Hello everyone, and I hope that you're well. As promised, this week it's a video about my home garden. It's been again a couple of weeks since I featured the home garden. A lot has grown. It really is beginning to fill out. So we'll start with the not quite so positive, and that is the clematis that got sun burnt. It's struggling. It will be okay. I don't think it's going to flower this year. As you look further up, you can see the stems are really not looking at their best. So I think it'll be a case of me cutting it down at the end of the season and letting it recover. This little area, which is tucked down the side of my house, is very shaded, so plants do very well here. I've turned my camellia so that I've got a little bit more room to walk past, and the pots that are up on the fence, they're also looking lovely and full now. I've allowed this clematis to climb in amongst the salix, and the blooms, I mean this one's looking a little bit weathered now, but the blooms are absolutely gorgeous. And then the other clematis, this is the one that's Sally. That has got lots more blooms to come. It should actually be a tall one, but I've been wrapping it around this smaller obelisk so I get a more compact plant. That's the beauty of clematis. You can even grow them in hanging baskets, which they make a fabulous display. Now, I'm not very good with roses. I don't have a lot of luck with them, but I'm pleased to say that this one is looking way better than it's ever looked. And this is called Happy Birthday. No, it's not. And this is called Birthday Wishes. I've left the actual label on here. My son's bought it for me on my birthday a few years ago. And at the time it had some blooms, but this has definitely been the best year. Now, I can just about see in there's some yellow leaves. I need to have a look to see the best thing I should do for that. So yeah, please leave me a comment if you're good with roses, because it's definitely not one of my things. Elsewhere, the calla lilies that I wasn't sure if they were going to come up or not, in fact they've all come up, and they're competing a little bit for space with these pots because I popped some petunias in there. Now, my showcase hosta, I was a little unwell, which meant I missed a few days of using my garlic spray, and boy did it make a difference. As you can see, the snails came out. I think they have like military manoeuvres. They thought, yep, she's not here, we're going to eat as much as we can. So it is a shame, because the others have all been totally unaffected. My fault, I would come out and just quickly spray, and I just wasn't feeling myself. So yeah, the key is with the garlic spray is, in my opinion, you need to keep on top of it and do it pretty much every morning and every evening. So I mean, this one is beautiful, hasn't been touched at all. And I've also got a new one, I'll take you up here to show you, which it's called White Feather. I can't help but think it looks a little bit like a cabbage, but it is still lovely. I mean, it's got these gorgeous crinkly leaves. Now, considering this is a damp cooler area, I honestly thought the snails would seek this out. It's been getting its garlic spray, and touch wood, it's still surviving. I took some time off from gardening and doing the allotment this week to visit somewhere a little bit different. I've still got tomato plants randomly placed around the garden. These definitely need to go up to the allotment. Just finding space at the moment. So these are the Heinz variety. They definitely need a water. I've got a Gardener's Delight one just popped here in front of the greenhouse. That's handy having a few plants in the home garden, so when you're preparing dinner you can just nip out there. So what's left in the greenhouse? Just a few things along this top shelf. This is lettuce. It's the Paris Island cos lettuce. I've just potted those on. And these are flowers. They're dianthus. And they'll be ready to go out pretty soon. I've got some marigolds, very late for marigolds, but my first lot didn't come up, which I thought that would be impossible actually. I thought marigolds were possibly the easiest thing to grow. And then in this tray here, I've got a few sunflowers. They're the teddy bear variety, which I'll stick a picture up because they're absolutely gorgeous, like a big pom-pom of a sunflower. The Christmas trees, this one, oh, I'm so pleased. It has done incredibly well. When I look at how much new growth there is, the height, I mean, it's possibly grown about another 10 inches or so there, that top spike. Yeah, really good. At one point, I think I've mentioned before, I panicked because I thought I'm losing it. So it went, much like this one is next to it, it went into a new pot, plenty of new compost, and then, oh, I mean, I was drenching them. I was making sure they had so much water. Again, they don't like full sun, so I whip out the garden umbrella if it's going to be roasting hot. Today is lovely actually. Today is a really nice temperature with a breeze. So this dahlia was a lovely surprise. I thought I did have some tubers in this pot because I'd left a stick in there. Again, I don't think it's been eaten, although may have spoken too soon. So I did put some of this copper mesh, purely because I found it in the shed and thought, right, I'm going to use that. Maybe it has helped. It does get a little spray of garlic. Excuse Bella, she saw me put my shoes on, and that means in her world that I'm taking her for a walk. The fact that we've only just been back from one, she seems to have forgotten. On behind here I've got a compact, I think it's a patio raspberry bush here. This one's purely planted for my son who comes out and grazes on the raspberries here. I tend to harvest the ones at the allotment and make sure they go in the freezer for the rest of the year. So this is how the garden's filling out for this time of year, sort of mid-June. Still needs a bit more colour, I think. Colour would help if I got round to wood treating the greenhouse. It's coming to the top of the list. I will get to it this year, that's a promise. Today's video is pretty much a roundup of what's happening in the garden at the moment. A lot is happening at the allotment, a lot featuring foxes. I know I'm not alone in this. People are having issues with foxes. I love the foxes. I'm prepared to forgive them an awful lot, but they have given me quite a lot of work at the allotment recently, so definitely tune in next time because I've managed to get some amazing footage with my wildlife trail camera. But until then, from a rather impatient Bella and myself, make sure you take care now.